Tian'anmen Square in the capital Beijing is the political symbol of China. It also became a target for terrorists. On October 28, 2013, an SUV rammed through barricades in front of the gate tower and burst into flames. The attack killed 2 civilians and wounded over 40. The driver and the 2 passengers all died. The authorities soon declared the incident a terrorist attack. They said it was not an isolated incident outside Xinjiang, and that it marked a new phase of terrorist violence in China. Police identified the driver as Isam. In recovered selfie videos, Isam burns national flags of a dozen countries. Before the Tian'anmen attack, the group swore so-called jihad on a barren hill on the outskirts of Wuxi. Police also detained the other 5 members involved in the attack. They include the couple Hushur and Tohotinias.
Bütün dünya tanınıp biliyordu. Beijing'in Tian'anmen adını kısak. Tian'anmen Cumhur'un payitahtı olan için şey kısak bütün dünya tanındı. Biz yaşadık. Kitimiz emimiz. Bıraklar.
When this couple signed on, they left their 6-year-old son and 2-year-old daughter at home. They sold all their possessions in preparation.
车买了，手里还有存的钱吗？
没有。
那给不给孩子留什么东西？
没有。既然已经到那个地方了，就下定决心。那个时候我想，我自己不会杀人，拿刀也拿不起来，我对自己没有信心做那样子的事情。但是我唯一做的是坐在车里，把车子爆炸了。
Tohotinia says she was convinced that they could enter paradise by killing.
Adam kayacak olsa şunun da ya çanaş ya partisi çok olsa sen Müslüman gelsen ne kötü sen Uygur gelsen ne kötü o dinimiz ne biz o desek vakti biz iş kılamayız.
Soon after the Tian'anmen attack, in a clip obtained by a monitoring organization, a radical Islamic group claimed responsibility and warned of future attacks in the Chinese capital.
Beijing Tian'anmen meydanida mashina fidoilik amaliyoti olib berishga muvaffaq bo'ldi. Allohning izni bilan bu jihodiy amaliyot tirisiga sig'mayotgan takabbur Xitoy hokimiyatini qattiq vahimaga soldi.
Chinese authorities have blamed the East Turkestan Islamic Movement, or ETIM, a shadowy Xinjiang-based group with ostensible ties to Al-Qaeda. Some Western media don't believe it and point a finger at China's hardline policies. But Chinese police say they have clear evidence that the incident is linked with the separatist forces outside Xinjiang, which advocate the use of violence. The police investigation provided deeper insight into what have been the roads to radicalism.
Hayatta bizim o eski maksatımız ölüp gitsek cennet görmemiz de oylap iş paliyetli olarak için emmese sonra güvancı gitsek ya da güvancı kurallık kısım bağlılık için ya hücum kılandıkken biz ok çıkarıp çoğun biz şeyde ölüp gitsek şehit olumuz dep degan köz qarash bilan şeyge hücum qilishni bilib oldi
nurg'un mashadiki hamda sharoblarni ichib kelmaydi deb ichmayapmiz. Edik sharoblarni ichsima mazmun qilmaydigan odamning badaniga talab chiqsima xuddi mushtaq shunday xushbiroq attarlar botirmanda endi. Shu attarlarning purg'i o'xshaydi.
70 urug' tuqqaniga jannat ahlidan qila oladi. Bir er 70 ayolga o'lina oladi.
Most killers, though claiming to be loyal to Islam, have very little knowledge of the Quran.
Dinning tarixinin qanchalik bo'lganligini bilasizlar.
Yo'q, bilmayman.
O'tim. Jihadning ma'nosi nima?
Jihadning ma'nosini o'qiyotmankin.
Musulmonlar qilishga tegishli 5 farzni bilamsan.
Bilmaymankin. Qilmasak jannatga ish qilolmaydi. Deb shu Qur'onni ichib so'zlagandan keyin o'z gapiga endi bizni boshqamiz olgan gapi kishimizda albatta.
Qo'lg'ib debdi. Bunda kumallanib baxmatdi ki, məmişlərin deyin doğru olsaydı deb.
Əmrə itaat qilish bərədiz. Əmrə asilik qılsaq, Allah Taala'nın ki ayətlərini, hökümlərini inkar qılgan olamaz.
Amerika mesela yaqında bir davlatda o'zimning aqidasini qo'g'dash qarta. Endi yaqında harakat bo'lsam, qilimi to'g'ri.
Mush ishlar otlangan. Jihadni to'g'ri deb ko'zqarashda bo'lg'achqa.
To achieve their purposes, the extremist forces deliberately distorted religious teachings. Typically, they describe the jihad of the Quran as a holy war against infidels. The Quran is the key source of guidance for billions of believers. Many scholars say the correct understanding of the Quran, especially the word jihad, is crucial. Killing civilians can be justified by Islam.
فكلمة الجهاد كلمة صحيحة في دين الإسلام، لكن لأنها مرتبطة بكلمة الإيمان، والإيمان مرتبط بكلمة معرفة الله سبحانه وتعالى.
So that was crystal clear that Muslims should try to establish justice through all possible peaceful means. And if this happens, then Allah is opening no way for them to fight.
إنك تؤمن بالله معناها أن أنت تعترف بوجود شيء لا تراه ولا تسمعه ولا تحس بأحاسيسك البشرية، ولذلك هذا يعتبر جهاد، أنك تكافح داخل نفسك لكي تعرف الله عز وجل. فرسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم تحدث على كلمة الجهاد ليس بمعنى حمل السلاح، ولكن أهم حاجة أنك تجاهد من داخل نفسك وتسارع نفسك لكي تبعد عنك الشيطان وترى وتؤمن بالله سبحانه وتعالى.
伊斯兰教主张就是和平，伊斯兰教的这个名字也就是和平词。像这样的情况下，和平是我们教的名字，我们教就是和平，穆斯林就是主张和平的人。宗教它不是极端，极端也不是宗教，反而宗教是反对极端的。从这个看来，宗教和极端是无关的。
فللأسف هناك المغردين الذين يحاولوا أن يشوهوا صورة الإسلام بأنهم يستخدموا هذا اللفظ في غير معناه. الإسلام ليس دين العنصرية والتطرف، ولكن بعض الناس تستخدم لفظ الإسلام لكي تفي بأغراضها الغير إسلامية.
History shows a recurring threat of separatism. At the turn of the 20th century, separatist and religious extremists inside and outside China called on all ethnic groups who spoke Turkic languages and believed in Islam to join in creating the theocratic state, which they called East Turkestan. They spread the misconceptions that Uyghurs were the only masters of Xinjiang, that the Uyghur cultures of Xinjiang were not Chinese culture, and that Islam was the only religion practiced in Xinjiang. They clamored for opposition to all ethnic groups other than Turks and for the annihilation of infidels. Such instigation has led to constant violence and terrorism in Xinjiang. Experts say many young people are brainwashed with the ideal of so-called jihad, which encouraged them to die for their belief in order to enter paradise. Many followers no longer possess a mind of their own. Mernisa was a university student. She says after she got in touch with a group of extremists and watched jihad videos, she decided to join them.
Бұрын мен мектептің шықыл зерікші сият болған екен. Оныңға оқ етіліп. Егер біз мұштақ жахат қылып бөлмесек, о дүнияға болғандалқы, бізге әр қыл әр түрлік азаплаба деп, маған қорқыныш ішімге бір қорқыныш селіп қойды. Мені қорқытты аш кеп сөзлі аш қылып.
Mernisa took part in the attack on December 15, 2013 in Shufu County, Kashgar, in which 2 policemen were killed. Police have also confiscated a large number of violent audio and video materials. Authorities say the recruitment usually begins online. But who directs them and how is a question that requires more time and effort to discover.
实质上呢，就是说视频的一些极端思想的传播，包括呢爆恐音视频的观看，都对他们的恐怖袭击活动呢起着一个驱使和催化的作用。
The authorities believe that since 1990, there have been new developments in terrorism which have posed some of the biggest dangers in China. They include new tactics, target selection, geographic reach, and international connections. Recent reports have revealed that there are hundreds of Chinese fighters in Syria, and some jihadists have brought their war home to Xinjiang. This is what happened as early as 1989 after the Soviet-Afghan War.
I'm witness to the fact that a number of Muslims from China's province of Xinjiang, the Uyghurs, they also ended up in those training camps and they were trained as jihadists. So when the war ended in 1989, some of them went back, but most of them were not de-indoctrinated and they were used as tools.
China is doing everything it can to ensure security. In the border areas of the autonomous region, eyes are wide open for signs. What worries the government is the link between terrorism and outside forces. So much of the threat is beyond China's reach.